Hello, my name is Mita Puspita Wulandari, and I will do analysis from the mall course. With the application that I usually often is a TOEFL test. I really like this application because it's really colorful, and you can see there are so many features in this application from vocabulary, grammar, listening, essays. Even you can take a test for free in this application and more. So because there are so many, so I will check maybe one of them. We go to grammar. They have grammar test 1, grammar test 2, grammar rules, grammar usage. So let's recheck first. Grammar test 1. Yes, this is what I like from this application, especially for basic learner. So this application have like classifying the material, and every material have their own test like this. Every material have their own text based on what the material is that. I think grammar test 2 same. And then we go to grammar rules. Yes, I like this application because if you like if you feel that your lecturer not give you good material, or you still don't understand with the material in classroom, you can check again in this application because they have more in detailed information for everything in English, like especially for grammar, like from basic until advanced in English. Grammar usage, grammar tenses, and even they have usual expression for speaking in real life, maybe with the native speaker. And then we go to take a test. It's really good for someone who want to take like TOEFL test in real life. You can practice before you test using this application because it's free. And you can see there are so many like reading tests, sentence tests, or incorrect word or synonym test. And then we go to the more. This application, although they have like title TOEFL test, but they give more. You can learn idioms, slangs, or phrasal verbs, even the test from SAT. They have more than 100 in every object in English. So we go to the setting. Let's recheck. So if you feel that this is too bright, you can use dark mode, or you maybe want to really out from Indonesian language, you can choose this, Korean or English. It's up to you. So let's be talking about the strength and weakness from this application. We go to the strength. Okay, first is this application is really complete. Second, this application is easy to use for basic people. And the third, this application is more than just application. And in this application, they have more detailed information, not only a TOEFL test. And then about the weakness, I think because I don't know, because I'm used not premium, and I don't know this application have premium type or not. The advertisement is really appear often, even when you take a test. And this application so always give you information about the news application. So sometimes it's disturb me if I use this application because it's really often like you have done doing some.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Jamilatul Kamila. My ID number 2041010600017. Now I want to explain about Google Translate application. What is Google Translate application? Google Translate is a multilingual neural machine translation service developed by Google to translate text, document, and website from one language into another. Tutorial how to use a Google Translate application. First, you go to Google application and then you type Google Translate. In search in this application, you will find features that make it easy for you to understand plural. With this feature, number 1, typing to translate, number 2, speak to translate, number 3, camera translation, number 4, write to translate, number 5, tap to translate, and number 6, transcript, and the last number 7, offline translate. Speak to translate, as the name implies. Speak to translate is a translation feature that can be done via voice to be translated into text. You just say a word or sentence directly or from another person. The application system will translate it quickly, but make sure the incoming sound is clear. Advantage of Google Translate: provide multiple language. Google Translate has many language options that user can use. In fact, it also provides several regional languages such as Javanese and Sundanese in Indonesia, and can translate via link. An online document or article on the internet can be translated easily by using the link on the blog or article you want to translate. And then lack of Google Translate: actually, to translate vocabulary in one sentence and many paragraphs, Google Translate will give quite confusing results. Sometimes the translation result look very robotic and make no sense. However, if you want to translate each word by one by one, Google Translate always give the correct translation result. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mohammad Ali Sobri. My ID number is 2041010600022. I will analyze the application UDictionary. UDictionary is a lightweight application for interpreting more than 30 languages with no internet connection. To use it, however, you will have to download additional dictionaries depending on which language you want to translate. Basically, UDictionary is a multi-language interpreter application, but there are many features that make it easier for the user than just to translate. Start in the translation column. Okay. In this column, you can write text that will translate and also be replaced into whatever language you want. If you are lazy to type, UDictionary also provide voice feature that can be used if you are lazy to type. That's it. Just click the icon mic and then you speak what you want to translate. A new feature called Magic, a feature that is characterized by English subtitle that should not be typed. If you want to translate a word in chat, you click the icon forge. Thus, UDictionary is automatically interpreting them. Next is camera. It actually works as a way to translate words without searching. It's work easy. You drag the camera to the text and then automatically be translated by UDictionary. And the next feature is distraction. The feature contains example of conversation that correspond to the language we want them to speak. And the last feature is grammar. This is your grammar. In your dictionary, feature grammar. In addition to translating, your dictionary is also furnished with this grammar, make it easier for beginner to understand grammar with simplicity. If you want to know the grammar as you interpret it, you click grammar. On the grammar, you can also check to see if your translation match the grammar. Maybe that is for me. And the advantage of this U dictionary is that it is easy to use, simple and practical. Different from Google Translate, which is only useful for translating, U dictionary is equipped with features that can support learning English. The downside is that sometimes there are errors in the translation or features in the U dictionary, and also U dictionary is very quality depend, so you have to enable data if you want to access the U dictionary. Maybe that is from me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Hikmatul Hasanah and ID number 2041010600024. Okay, I want to introduce an easy application for beginners who want to learn English. Here I choose an Indonesian language application because it makes it easier for me to understand it. First, I will click on the application. And there are a lot of material that we will learn. There are memorization, grammar, tenses, conversation, vocabulary, axioms, phrase and idioms, and stories. First, I try to click root. Now there are a lot of vocabulary from root 1 to root 84. And it is also equipped with the correct action on how to read.
Dare to speak. Stealing is bad attitude. Who take my money?
The second is grammar. Which contain a lot of material that we need to understand. The third is tenses. Here we are not only learning tenses, we are also learning grammar. The fourth is a conversation. We are concerned ourselves with friends. The five is vocabulary. Here we can add a lot of new vocab. The sixth is a test where we can test how fair our English skills are. Here there are 15 exams. Okay, I will start a few. She has a book that is her father give Budi a new bicycle. It is his bicycle. Sinta buy a computer. The computer is hers in age. The seven is praise and items which contain praise that are combined with certain words.
Save one's strength.
The egg is the story. Here there are several fairy tales that are equipped with their meanings and also the moral message of the fairy tales. Okay, the advantage of this application is that we learn very easy because we use a cell phone, speak Indonesian, which is easy to understand, equipped with the right way of reading. The drawback of this application are that in terms of grammar it is still incomplete. It is also incomplete. There are only part of it. Maybe that's all about this useful app. Thanks very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Afifah Aidawati. My ID number is 20310106001. And this time, I want to explain to you about how to use English application. If we want to learn English, I have one recommended application for you. You can download this application in Play Store. The name of application is Hello English. You can find it in Google Play Store and you have to download it first. After you download this application, and then you can search the application. The first word is H. Here, Hello English, and you can select it. Hello English by Filter Lane. Then wait, after that, you must sit in, use your email, and you can select your email here. I use Afifah Aidawati in the first email, and then select it. And wait for a moment, and then you can select the language you like for learn English. Example, I select Indonesian language, okay? Yeah, here for beginner, level for beginner. You can select beginner or intermediate or expert level. Here I want to select intermediate. After that, you can select continue. And then there is a question about why you want to learn English. Example, for working, for good working, or for examination, or for go to abroad, and select for teaching, for teach children, and for social life, for a better social life, and for examination, for going to abroad, for going abroad, yeah. And then select continue. instead of the exclamation, like the verb or CTE or H. Here I select 2. Continue. And select the avatar you like. Oh, the glitch. Your avatar glitch. Female. So you can select for homework or for certificate, all material, and all courses, live training programs. It's up to you. You want to select one. For example, yeah, how to ask him and mention the name. Click start. Continue. Listen how to speak a word. Just click the sound volume in the left side.
My
Or
name
or
is
or
Gudri.
yeah, like that. And you can repeat it after the application. Speak. Then click continue. Here, tip. If you want to mention name, like my name is Putri. Yeah. So you can see the explanation about it. There is a 2 explanation. You can read it carefully to make you understand about this explanation. And after that, after you understand this explanation, you can see continue. And in this easy, you will answer a question. So the first question is like, you can select the right one. In Indonesia, nama saya Putri. What in English? Yes, of course in English is, after you read the explanation before, you will know the answer. After you know the answer, you can click the right answer.
My name is Kudri.
Yeah, you get a coin if you have a right answer. Yeah, just like that. Then click. I rarely find compared to other application is that there is information explaining the material that is very clear. It can be in the form of a meaning or common mistakes and using sentence. Yeah, very cool, suitable for beginners, especially students. It looks good and attractive. There is a kind of target point that makes us addicted. Yeah. And the disadvantage of this application also the speaker's voice is like a Google Translate, so it's not fun when you practice conversation because that's same stage. Yeah, maybe only that I can explain to you, and you can try it. If you want to try it, you must download it first in Google Play Store, okay? And remember, the application is free at least. Yeah, thank you. That is for me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Hasani. My ID number is 20401010600023. Okay, I'm here to highlight the utility of the dictionary application. Okay, don't understand the English displayed on the notice board will watching the Asian Games or when traveling abroad. Don't worry. In this case, I can translate English that is displayed anywhere dictionary using the camera. Simple scan without the hassle of reading the meaning immediately at first in Indonesian. Cute, helpful, right? It's not easy when you confuse it. This feature also make it easier for me to learn English anytime, anywhere, as long after use unique dictionary. On my smartphone, I can immediately learn. Besides being able to learn English using a camera, by installing your dictionary and Android, I can learn English directly from the smartphone lock screen. So every time I open the lock screen, I will dictionary discussion new English vocabulary that can be learned. The fun thing is the word on the lock screen is stated. The meaning comes right away. So often open the look screen, the more now vocabulary I learn. Using your dictionary, I can learn English easily and fun. So in this English learning application, I can add new vocabulary through the games private in it. There are synonym games, spelling quiz, and words for today that I can play. The existence of this feature is indeed very helpful because you can learn English in a fun way. Without feeling burned, try using the application to learn English on this smartphone. Different in environment, different way of using English, right? Well, in the lesson dictionary, this English translator and learning English application is getting smart because it can meet my English needs in various different scenarios. For example, when studying, working, or abroad.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Devi Lubis. My ID is 20210100039. I'm from the 5th group and I wanna explain about dictionary application. Dictionary application is a brief application for words and phrases, but it can also be used by cameras to locate a version of a candid photo. In addition, the dictionary application is able to translate words in 38 different languages. So these are features of your dictionary. Number 1, translating a word into 38 different languages. Number 2, are translation of words used in camera or OCR. This translation of words using just a smartphone. Feature number 3 is word game and foreign language quizzes. This dictionary application couldn't only translate foreign language but also play game and quiz to help us strengthen our English level. And the last features, there is a foreign language video.
Di video ini, aku mau share penggunaan kata off dalam bahasa Inggris.
So, I guess the advantage of the dictionary application number 1, automatically translate both word and sentence. This dictionary application can be automatically translate word and sentence while copying the text that we want to translate outside the application. Number 2, there are word games and foreign language quizzes. This dictionary application couldn't only translate foreign language but also play game and quizzes to help us strengthen our English level. And number 3, there is a foreign language video. This application includes video for us to study, test preparation, and improve our foreign language. The disadvantage of your dictionary application is number 1, translation of words from the camera. The dictionary application has a problem in the camera, so it didn't translate according to our need. Number 2, it has advertisement. The dictionary application has some disturbing advertisement for interpreting words or sentence. And number 3, some undownloaded language. The dictionary provides 38 languages but acquire only 2 readable languages, English and English, while others cannot be used because we have to download the language first to be used. Well, I think enough here from me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.